winter song to you. The storm is coming soon. It rolls in from the sea. My voice a beacon in the night. My words will be your light to carry you to me. Is love life? Is love life?
The heart racer is, she's okay.
Hi.
There was some question about whether the heart racer was okay or not. So 5 years ago, we purchased this homestead, and immediately after moving in, we had a massive winter storm. Do you remember that?
And we lost our power for 9 days.
Power was out for over a week. For 9 days, it was rough. So we have a really great neighbor who just gave me a call. Is he a rocket?
He's a smarty.
Rocket scientist type of a guy. I think he really is one. Or aerospace engineer or something like that. So he tracks the weather because he kind of geeks out of that type of thing. He said that there is a storm potential coming. Is it tonight?
Tonight, we're a storm watch.
Winter storm watch in the morning that may rival even the storm from 5 years ago that was massive. So we have a lot of things to get ready. Primarily propane, diesel, fuel, all the vehicle stuff, some food items and things that we're going to bring you along today. So the bad thing is I've injured my right foot and I can't do much with it. So
but the good thing is you have strong family members.
So the family is going to step up and help me get through it. So let's get started.
Can I address one other thing?
Yeah.
We picked the staples up.
We picked the staples up. Right.
And Heart Racer, she's doing morale.
So our plan today was to get everything out of the barn. My neighbor, we borrowed his trailer. He's got a 14-foot steel bed trailer it's a dumper. It dumps. And so we're going to put lots of stuff in that. We're going to use that for the firewood processor. All this stuff had all these plans, but that's going to change. So unfortunately, my truck is full of junk. So we're going to transfer that stuff into the trailer because we got to put all the fuel tanks and the fuel cells and all that stuff in there.
I just came up with a bad pun.
What's that?
You're rakishly handsome.
Oh, you're rakishly handsome.
You're punny. Get out of your light.
Something.
What?
It's got its own chocks.
Well, we're old school. We like to use the wood chocks, right? Wow, that's really fancy.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah. I guess we'll double chalk it.
We'll double chalk it. Okay. So we're going to. My truck is unfortunately full of a bunch of broken glass. I'm going to back up right here.
Okay.
We'll just let the tailgate kind of come over a little bit, and we'll just pull it all in the trailer.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Go for it. You gotta come this way more, babe.
somewhere in there. If you can't do it safely, let me know. All right, you ready, Jack?
Mm-hmm.
Let's load this.
Are we going to use power?
No, we'll just do it together. So when you're moving propane tanks or any type of a gas cylinder like this, what you do is you learn to spin it. So it's finding that balance point, just like I talked about. Remember? You can take this, once this is very full of propane, it'll be heavy, but I won't be able to pick it up, but I'll be able to find that balance point, and then I'll rotate it like that. That's how you move propane tanks. And then you get them here. Once you find that, roll them to where they go. Here, now both of us will get here like this, and we'll lift together. Use your legs, ready? 1, 2, 3. Up. Perfect. All right, well, what I want you to do is go grab the yellow ratchet straps. I want 2 complete sets. That's 4 pieces.
Okay. 4 pieces of that.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell everybody what I just did?
Well, the camera. Well, I shoot completely manual. The cameras and it's got touch screen. So when I see Mrs. W back there pushing buttons, I get really nervous, and I have to verify that all my levels have not been messed with.
Don't touch the screens! Don't touch the screens!
We're shooting in the snow, and the sun is changing, coming in and out from behind the clouds.
Like
and
now, the light just changed.
So roll the aperture down there, so we don't want anyone to miss one exciting moment here. So we are. Thanks for my knife.
You're welcome.
We are ratchet strapping down all of our extra cans, or not all of them, a few of them. We have lots of gas cans. And my ratchet strap has gotten so fuzzy that I can't get it through the thing here. See what happens when you don't take the clip off of your clip knife? You have it. You have it. Okay, so we'll show you our cans here in a minute. We got quite a variety. But what are we getting? We're getting propane. We're getting diesel. We'll get 60 gallons of diesel for the tractor, and we're going to get
chocolate.
We're going to get diesel fuel.
We all have our priorities, and we're going to get
what? Lunch?
sausage. Oh, maybe some lunch.
Sausages. So here's a trick. So one nice thing about having old beater trucks is yeah, I wouldn't exactly put the metal ratchet strap on my brand new Ford King Ranch, would you?
No.
But you know, with these old trucks, it just doesn't break your heart so much. But you can take your tail here of your strap and put it back there as kind of a buffer, and also it kind of deals with
the noise factor.
Yeah, it kind of deals with the extra tail from getting out. But do it good, because you don't want it to go down and run over it with the wheel, then you got trouble. All right, that's good. So here's our loadout. So we've got this is a 60-gallon diesel tank, hand crank diesel tank there, that'd be for the tractor. I got 6 5-gallon jerry cans there, and then we got the big propane bottle, and another, that's a big one too. And then we've got, well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got another 5 more 5s, or is there 6? 6 more 5s that we'll put of non-ethanol for the generators for the small machines. This here will just run regular for the vehicles. I've got double that. I've probably got twice as many cans as that already. But you know, you can't be too prepared. Might as well. I want just everything full, so just in case.
They say that things just cannot grow beneath the winter snow, or so I have been told. They say we're buried far, just like a distant star. I simply cannot.
What?
Don't touch the screen.
Why not?
Just push the one button I told you to push.
2.
So how was the grocery store? Was it busy?
Oh, the grocery store was just very, 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 very busy. They were
Everyone
out of a lot of groceries, actually.
Really?
Yeah, and I didn't know how long you'd be, so I didn't get more water. So we're gonna have to fill up our water jugs when we get home.
Okay. Everyone in town is anxious about the storm.
That's right.
So we're filling up diesel, so you can buy, I don't know if this is all states, but in Oregon you can buy off-road diesel, so you don't have to pay the sales tax.
That's right.
The fuel tax. But they dye it red. So if anyone tries to cheat the system, the cop can shine his light in there and see you have off-road diesel and you're in trouble. But it's good, if you run it in your tractor, then it's just fine.
Ginger! So pathetic. Come on, baby.
I won't.
This is bad commentary, apparently, but...
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
I made Jack laugh.
I have a more sophisticated humor senses.
That's not true because I laugh at all your jokes.
So
So we're getting gas. As you can see, we're getting a lot of gas because we live out of town. And if something were to happen, like losing our power for days and days and days and days, I'm high maintenance and I like as good a living as I can.
But what they don't understand is I said instead of getting gas, which is very expensive, we should just get beans, which are much cheaper.
And harness a methane?
Yeah,
We can put like a cow methane harnesser on a backpack for you?
we don't have a cow.
Don't disparage the cow.
Well, I did a little bit of research and I found out that like only 3 companies in the whole U.S. build them.
That's right.
And everybody slaps their names on them.
Right.
So basically I got one that's called a Power Mate.
Okay.
But it's built by one of those big 3 companies. It's a good little thing, electric start. I loved it.
Nice.
Yeah, I got it real cheap. I'm
Yeah.
like, got it. Ready to go.
9 days.
I have a generator too. I'm all set. I got wood for the wood stove, generator. Let it come. Come on, I got cocoa.
So the heart racer's cold. She loves to play in the winter, but she doesn't like when she's not moving around.
And if you look closely,
And if you see, she's shaking because she's been separated from me. She's had to be in the cab.
she's
But now
skibbering.
she's what is it called?
Skibbering.
She's skibbering. She's a good girl. Yeah.
I think we're doing good, Papa.
Yeah, how's that?
We got gas. Heavy?
Not for me. Yeah, it's very, very heavy.
You got your pressure point?
What's that?
You got your special
My
points?
balance point?
Yeah. This is our big generator. Pretty nice. It is really big, isn't it, Papa? Our little generator. It's funny when it starts getting below 32, your nose starts to run, and then when it gets below 20, then your nose starts to freeze.
Those are hard to use.
They're just the worst. I think that there's an effort by some government agency to make them as miserable a device as you can. It's like the guys that used to run Lucas Electrical System. They gave them the job to design the gas cans. Look at that.
UPS lady or USP mail lady came, and I had to help her put gas in.
Good grief. You know, I'm a capable person, highly mechanical, and I can't negotiate this gas can.
Yeah, so you gotta push it in. You know how?
I'm being facetious.
Oh, I can tell you.
I know how to do the gas can.
And that's why you married me. Because
But
I
it
could
was-
do the gas
but it was
can.
fr- it was-
but it's so hard to not get dirty and not get gas everywhere.
Come on, Honda. That's why you buy Honda generators. They're the best. I feel like a Honda just gives you that warm feeling inside, doesn't it?
Well, since we're outside, it just gives me that stinky smell.
And a Honda engine, that's not enough. So what low quality engine generator manufacturers try to do, my chin is frozen, is they'll put like a low end Honda engine in there, and then they'll say Honda powered, and you think, oh, it's a Honda. It's not a Honda. Honda makes their own generators with their tier 1 engines in them, and I think they're worth the extra money. They can sit all winter long, and you can pull it. They can start a year later, no problem.
Inside my arms, inside my arms.
So as I was editing this video, it dawned on me how it is that when difficulties or potential threats kind of rear their heads in our life, how it spurs us to action, how it spurs us to get things done that we maybe hadn't got done or had put off, kind of snaps us out of our complacency, and life can get real. Life gets real. It reminded me of a story that I heard from a wise man a long time ago. It's a story about the lobster. And the story went something like this, that the lobster grows inside of its shell, but its shell doesn't grow. And after a time, as the lobster gets bigger, it starts to feel the pressure. The shell starts to confine it. And it's got to grow, and it's got to do something, but to grow, it's got to leave the safety of that shell. And so the lobster crawls down under a pile of rocks, leaves its shell, leaving itself vulnerable to all manner of predators, and grows a new shell. And this process continues, and the lobster gets bigger and sheds its shell and grows. But without the shedding of the shell and taking the risk of being devoured by something, then there is no growth. And I think that is the human condition that really relates to us. You know, I was thinking back in the last year or so that making videos has gotten easy for me. It's kind of a formula that I can use, and I haven't put as much effort as I used to in the early days in videos because I didn't have to. I'd gotten better at it. I've gotten more accomplished at it, and it was easy for me, and I got the results that I needed. But when I reflected on that story, I thought, you know, I don't want to be stuck in a particular area. I don't want to be a lobster confined in its shell. I want to grow, and I want to take risks, and I want to push the boundaries, and that means with whether it's filmmaking or upping my game, and I'm going to try some things that they may be great and they may be failures, but unless you're trying, unless you're innovating and doing new things, then you become stagnant, and that's not where I want to be. So I don't know what point I'm trying to make, but I guess these last 4 or 5 videos, I've put a lot of work into them, and I'm really loving it again. I'm loving this format, not super structured, but bringing you guys along and showing what we're doing, and kind of a vlog and kind of I don't really know what it is, maybe sort of a hybrid, but I think it's intimate, and I think it's completely authentic, and it's real, and I have received a lot of feedback that would testify to the same thing. So, well, I can tell you, what is it? It's Friday morning. We have 1.5 feet of snow. It is magnificent, and it's still coming down. So we've got a lot of snow plowing to do, clearing. We'll bring you along in the next part. We'll just continue the series, and for as long as it's fun, and I guess that's it. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, this is listener supported, video watching supported. I really appreciate your comments and thumbs up if you like the videos. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.